What's up, Bullet? This is a quick demo for you for your EvoFlex. Actually had a majority of this done about a week and a half ago, but I was waiting on a speaker. Speakers just came in the mail today, so I hurried up and finished this guy out. I took all of the old electronics out of here that you had. I'm not sure what it was, but the PCB, the soundboard was about that long. It was crazy. So got that out of there, got the battery out of there. I did rip off all of the wires on the bottom of your clamp, but I wanted to retain your clamp because I liked how it looked. So I put two brass tactile switches in it right here. Your front will be your activation, and then your back here will be your auxiliary. You've got CCSabers LED pixels in here. And to get to everything, we just unscrew this handle. Comes out just like that, and here's your chassis, and you can just pull it out. This got Smuggler's Outpost 14-pin PCB set. So here's the female part on your chassis, and then you can see in there the parts that's got the 14 pins in it. So that's held in with a piece of chassis that's about this long from my finger to my finger that never comes out. That's held in place with this grub screw right here, so you don't ever want to mess with that guy. It's set exactly where it needs to be. So let's throw a battery in it, right? You got a removable battery. Spring sides are negative. Your CFX board, easy access to your card without lifting up your board, although you can if you want to. That board's just press fit down into the shelf. And then I ran a strip of LED pixels right here so that I could light up this mesh here on your Saber. I saw that there and I thought, man, I think I can light that up, and I did. It worked out pretty good. 24mm speaker from CFX, but I bought this from Saber Bay. Let's throw a battery in. So these Smuggler's Outpost PCBs, you don't have to line it up a certain way. You can take this guy any way you want and just throw it in there, just like that. And it'll stick out about that far, and that's where the handle comes in. I've actually got a spacer that's glued in on the inside of that handle. You can see that little black ring, that never comes out, that's glued in place. That's to help push this guy up into the pins, and then I also wanted to keep the speaker away from these sound venting holes a little bit so that you'd get better sound resonance. So we'll just screw the handle on. When you get to about right here, it's going to get a little tight on you because it's engaging all those pins, but just go ahead and screw it in. So like I said, top button's activation. Got a nice shine through. Smooth swing. LEDs are lighting up really good. Auxiliary here in the back. We'll turn it off. We'll throw a blade in it. It takes a 1-inch blade. Lock her down real quick. Now, you don't ever want to mess with that grub screw, but this one is your blade retention right here. Flash on flash. Tap it for blast or deflect your auxiliary, or you could hold it for blade lockup. It changes colors when the blade is on. If you don't like green, just hold down your auxiliary and twist your wrist. Now you can twist the hilt, and you can just cycle through the colors. This LED strip is wired in line with your blade, so whatever color your blade is, your LED strip over here, that's going to be that color too. So if we like this blue, we just tap a button, right? Turn it back on. Blue blade, blue LEDs. You got a solid blade right now, pretty much. There's a slight flicker to it. You may not see it on camera. But if you want to change blade effects, hold down the aux again and twist your wrist, but this time keep the button held down until you hear this. Now again, you can twist the Saber, and every time you hear it click, it's a different blade effect. So if I pick this one, right, and then find one you like, tap a button. I got that on my blade, and then I've got that over here on my handle as well. We'll swap it again.
Spectrum. Blade profiles.
There's a bunch of them on here, so you can just cycle through something that you like. If we like this unstable, we'll tap that. Now we've got that, if you can see it against my shirt maybe a little better. You've got that going on there, and then you've got that going on here too. We'll turn it off. To change sound fonts when the blade is off, just hold down your auxiliary button.
Sound selection. Exit menu.
Yeah, you can use either button to cycle through them. Find one you like, hold a button down, either one.
You do have a great many things to explain.
A lot of aftermarket tracks you buy will have soundtracks with them. So to get the soundtrack to play, just double click the activation button. And then you can turn on the blade while that's playing. And then just hold it, we'll turn the blade off. And to turn the soundtrack off, just double click the activation again. Just like that. So that's pretty much the functionality of your Saber. We're gonna take the blade out and we're gonna take the battery out one time just so that you can see how I do it. Super simple, but we'll just go over it one time so there's no questions. We'll take the handle off. With the battery in it, it's a little bit more snug than it is without a battery, but it comes right out just like that. And then I just come over here on the positive side of my finger, pop the battery right out. And then slide this guy right back in. It goes right in. It's a nice smooth fit right on in. Throw the handle on, screw it on. And there you go. If you got any questions, let me know. Otherwise, this will go out in the mail to you Monday, sir. Thanks.